This week I set up my prefab so that it could handle any role that the soldier has. You can put on a backpack and take the backpack back off depending on the mission. You can change into a grenadier, an automatic rifleman, a machine gunner, and each time the little label over top of his head changes. It's small now, but it's adjusted to the size that it's supposed to be when you're looking at him from far away. The assistant gunner just has an M16. I went ahead and got a javelin anti-tank, and then the ammo handler has what looks like a javelin, except it's missing this little grayed out box that has the computer stuff. The RTO has the radio things. The medic has a medical bag. Forward observer is just a normal soldier. Team leader, squad leader, platoon sergeant, and platoon leader, they all have the same equipment, but they're just different labels and different leadership assignments. So the way I set this up is I created a master prefab to rule them all. So I've got a bunch of things that aren't always being used. Like there's a backpack, a javelin spare round, a radio, and a medical kit. And then I also went ahead and put all of the weapons. I have them all the way down here, but under the finger we got the M4, the M203, the M249, the M240 Bravo, and a shovel in case he needs to dig. And so the way I set this up in code is, well, first I created a button handler, and it just has a bunch of buttons, and then all of these buttons go to a script called soldier stats that I imported right here. So soldier stats has a whole bunch of different voids in it. It has one void to get the script for label, which I'll show you in a minute, but other than that, it just has a void to put on or take off the backpack. It has a clear all void, which gets rid of everything except the backpack. Then you just change the duty assignment. As a rifleman, I have to go all the way through get child with the names. And the reason for that is I'm actually going through every single one of them down to this M4. But basically, once you go through all that, you just set active to true, whereas this one sets active to false. So no matter what he was before, the first thing we do is clear everything so that his set active is going to be brand new. And then for each new assignment, this one's the M203, the M249, the M240 Bravo. The anti-armor guy, he has a separate thing because he gets the M16, that's what this top line is. And then he also goes to get child 4, which is the javelin. And we set the name to anti-armor. And then we also have the labels. You see it says label.abbreviation. Created a short script called label. All it has is a text named label and a public string named abbreviation. Now I get the label as the child and then the child, which is all the way at the bottom, and then this right here. And now what I do with that is I create a position, which is camera main world to screen point, and this goes all the way to basically the head position. I went through all the components and found out exactly where the soldier's head was to make the position always where the soldier's top of his head is. Then I added some to the Y position just to make sure it's plenty high off the ground. And then I set label.transform.position to this text position. And then I set the label text to whatever the abbreviation is. So as the soldier status changes, it just automatically updates that. And that's how this whole thing works. Thank you for watching another episode of SS Street Fighter. Leave a like, leave a comment, and click subscribe to join the Street Fighter army. I'd also like to send a thank you to my Patreon supporter, Charles.